Hi friends, Sharad here once again. This is a kind of part 2 video of a video that I did some time ago. It's a theory, it was a theory video. So this is a part 2 of it. And here we try to learn the practical use of the theory concept that we got. So in that video we figure out how to construct a major scale and how to find out the notes. And now we play those notes in our instrument. Instrument can be guitar, piano, violin, or saxophone, or whatever. Regardless of the instrument, the principle is same. All you have to do is find out those notes in your instrument. For example, let's say C major scale. Theoretically now we know C major scale is, or the notes of C major scale, the notes of C major scale are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. And we also know that there is something between C and D, that is C sharp or D flat. There is something between D and E, D sharp or E flat. And there is nothing between E and F, right? And there is something between F and G, that is F sharp or G flat. If you have problem understanding this, what I'm saying, then I would strongly suggest that you go back to the theory video that I did and learn those stuffs first, and then come back to this video so that you would understand what I'm talking about, right? So once you know the notes theoretically, now you just have to figure out the notes in your instrument, right? In this case, guitar. For that, you have to know the name of each string, right? The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. First is E, second is B, third is G, fourth is D, fifth is A, and the last, the sixth is E, bass string. So, if you want to play your C major scale starting from sixth string, we start from our first note, which is C, of course, for C major scale. So where is the C in sixth string? You have to find the C note, first note of the scale, which is C in sixth string. So if this is E, first note would be F, right? And then other would be this would be G. Remember that we are trying to find our first note of our scale, which is C major scale. We are trying to find the note C here in this string, sixth string, because we want to start our C major scale from this string. So our first note is C. Once again, we are trying to find out the C. This is E, this is F, because there is nothing in between E and F. This is G. In between there is something that is F sharp or G flat, right? G, this would be A, this would be B, and this would be our C. So we find out our first note, C, right? And then we know our major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Just find out the notes, C, D, E, I change the string, E, F, because there is nothing in between, G, from F to G, because there is something in between, right? And I played G here, now I need A, I change the string, this is A, this is B, because there is something between A and B, which would be this note, we don't play that, and after B, this is C. So we started from C, we ended to C, one octave covered, right? So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. There's our C major scale, right? This is one way to play major scale. There is another way to play major scale, which is called 3 notes per string. So we play 3 notes, and then we change the string. We play 3 notes in that string. Again, we change the string. So if this is C, D, E. Remember, I played this E before here. because we are in this concept that there's 3 notes per string. So I played E. Instead of playing here, I played here. 3 notes, and I changed the string. Now it's time to play note F, which is here. F, G, A, B. I changed the string. B, C. We covered 1 octave, but we are playing 3 notes, so I will play 1 more, which is D. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Alright? That's our C major scale. And you can play that C major scale over C major chord. So if somebody's playing C major chord, you play. This is the beginning level, beginning stage. So we are dealing with really basics. Okay. So as for now, to practice your scale C. Right. Let's take another example. You can play actually a same C major scale over here as well, because this is the first note that we figure out on the 6th string, which happens to be in the 8th fret. If it is too close, then you can start over here. Then you have to find out the note C somewhere over here. So let's see, because we know that the first C we get in 6th string is here. Now let's try to figure out the first note C on 5th string, and we know this is A. We have to find out the first note C. A. If we press here, that would be A sharp or B flat. Then this would be B. After B, it comes C. So this is our C, right? So we start from here. C, D. I change the string E, F, G, A, B, C. Right? Remember, we are not starting, in this case, we are not starting from 6th string. We are starting from 5th string, right? So when you start from 5th string, right? And again, if you want to use the 3 notes per string concept here, as we did here, C, D, E, 3 notes, change the string, F, G, A, 3 notes, change the string, B, C, and D. Alright? That's our C major scale. And this was our C major chord. Let's take one more example. Let's play A major scale. What are the notes in A major scale? First you have to know that. So notes in A major scale are A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and G sharp. And back to A. So A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. So we have to find out our first note of A major scale, which is A, of course. Where is the A? Now you can say that this 5th string is A, which is true. If you want to start your A major scale from here, then just find out the notes, right? Where are the notes A major scale? But let's start our A major scale on the 6th string. So let's find out our first note, A, on 6th string. We know this is E. First fret would be F. This would be G. This is our A. Right? So A, B, C sharp. We need C sharp, right? A, B, C sharp, because we are in A major scale and we don't play that C natural anymore. We play C sharp because we need C sharp in A major scale. So A, B, C sharp, D, C sharp, and D. There is nothing between C sharp and D, right? E, we need F sharp, we change the string, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp and G sharp, right? Because there is something in between which would be G otherwise. And back to A. So A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. A major scale. If you want to play the A major scale in the 3 notes per string concept, A, B. Instead of playing C sharp here, now we play C sharp here. Okay? A, B, C sharp, 3 notes, change the string. D, E, F sharp, right? Change the string. G sharp, A, B, right? So in this way, you will figure out there are actually same notes in different places, right? A, B, C sharp. Otherwise, we'll play C sharp here. This is also C sharp, right? 3 notes per string. C sharp. This was supposed to be F sharp. This is F sharp, and before we played F sharp note here. So this is also F sharp, and actually this is also F sharp, right? So you will figure out same notes in different places. So this is it, major scale, how to play major scale. The important thing is to figure out the notes first, theory-wise, with the help of theory formula. And then once you know what are the notes, then just find out the same notes in your instrument, right? And then play those notes. I suggest that you start with one octave, don't go 2 octaves. Don't go 2 octaves. First stay to 1 octave first, and when you are comfortable with that, and then move on, right? Move on. So at this stage, at this level, it's try to keep it basic, simple, and just find out the notes, figure out the notes from your with the help of your theory, right? And also listen how the major scale would sound. This is A major scale, right? And in the same way, try to find out the minor scale, right? In your instrument, theory-wise, find out the notes with the help of theory, and then try to find out where are actually the notes here, in the same way as you did, as we just did with the major scale. So hopefully this was helpful. Practice hard. Thank you.